tonight I did want to talk. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Can somebody just tell me what's going on with the 503? I was going to talk about Stephenville UFOs, but let's take a look at 503 real quick. Everybody's telling me to, right? I guess there's something I need to see. Hold on. Amazing. You already have 988 subscribers.
Boy.
You're going to pass right by me. That's what happens. Yep. That's what happens. Very good. All right. So what are we doing here? Orb filmed by Pilot. Is that it? Let me see if that's the one I'm supposed to pull up. Where is it? Which one? This one here? Hold on. Let me pull it up on the thing here. Hold on, kids. I'm being told I need to play this, so waiting for it. It's just taking its time. There we go. This one here. All right. It's a balloon. Why am I going to play it? It's a balloon. All right. What else are we going to do tonight? No, I'm kidding. Now, if I did that, then I'm a... But that's not it. Is this the one? All right, here we go. Hold on to your... It's balloon. Actually, I think the Mexican people say, like when instead of a video, it's video. Like you got a video of unbelievable. Here we go. This is Orb UFO filmed by Pilot over northern Mexico near U.S. border.
Hello out there, everybody. Manny here at Area 503. And I hope you all have been well since our last video.
What's up, guys? Hey, sorry, I'm gonna.
In today's episode, I have some explosive video of an orb UFO that was filmed by a pilot.
I don't want to.
Right, okay. So let me continue on with my analysis that I said this was.
What's up, guys?
Just so you know where I'm at. And I didn't say it was a balloon, you know. His friend said it dropped out of the sky and stopped. His friend...
I had talked to Rich in the, I guess... Hang on. I guess there's some feedback. But I was trying to say to Rich that I was only trying to have fun. I hope he doesn't get mad at me. With the balloon PTSD. It was only a joke. If he has it, I have it too. Goofon's a great show. Super cool. Hope there's people out there.
I say his friend just made that shit up. Or the guy is probably wrong or exaggerating. The guy just asked if it's a weather balloon. Why ask if it's a balloon if it dropped out of the sky the way he said, right? Wouldn't that make... You wouldn't think a weather balloon would drop out of the sky like that. But why even bring that into question? That to me makes me think the guy wants this to be, or he accidentally saw and wants to see a UFO. And that's what I said, because he was trying to make it into a UFO. Mexicans or the Mexican culture love UFOs. They really do. So what is it? Well, originally I said it was an iridium flare satellite. They have the big solar panels. When they're spinning, they reflect the sunlight. And spin in what we're seeing here. It gets smaller and bigger. I think this is exaggerated a little bit. I'm not sure, but I would like to have reference points in this video to show me what the airplane, what the pilot are looking at. Like, are there city lights below? Is there a way we can get an overlay of the area? Maybe it's done. Maybe Manny did that and I haven't watched the rest of the video yet. So I'll stop right there with my analysis of me thinking it's an Iridium Flare satellite, and then I'll continue with the video, and then I'll tell you more about what I thought. Excuse me, what I thought it might be.
Dude, it's awesome, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is it? Discouraged from discussing the UFO phenomenon.
For bad news, but in my opinion, it's a satellite made by an excited Mexican guy. As far as your sighting, I need to see the entire video to make a judgment. That's something else, I guess. And I said all the videos were kind of blurry, grainy, out of focus footage, which isn't fun. Then I said, I bet you won't ask me for an opinion again. Can I be wrong? I said, yes. Just to add, when the pilot said it's above him and not on the radar, I knew it was a satellite. That's in my opinion. I know what you're going to tell me. Well, why would the Mexican or first witness say he saw it drop down if it didn't? It could have been when he turned out to look out the window, the glass was rounded and it gave the illusion. Or like I believe he lied or made it up because he wanted the pilot to look at it as a UFO because that's what he thinks. And I said it's also bullshit that pilots are better observers when it comes to UFOs just because they are in the sky when they are working. They are not experts on UFOs, let's make that clear. They can see more shit than the rest of us, but they don't know. Than the rest of us, but they don't know. And when they have a belief system, they can see a UFO. Jesus, Ezekiel's wheel, or whatever. And then I said, you made great videos, so I can't wait to hear what others will say. Anyway, that is that. And now Tyler blocked Area 503, from what I remember. Right? He blocked you? Hold on. Why can't I find it? Here it is. Tyler blocked him on Twitter. He was calling him out. And he blocked him. Yeah, Tyler, does he have another video out? Let's take a look. This kid is terrible. Ugh.
Tyler blocked Area 503. That's kind of honorable, to be honest. Good for 503. Good job, buddy. I hope you guys can hear this. I don't know if the internet's working. I don't think the internet's working.
Come on. This isn't what I had planned.
Or no one gives a shit. I thought there'd be Goof On fans up here chatting. I guess they got better things to do on a Friday night on a lockdown. They're probably over at SOR's chat room. He's way cooler than me.
So I'm a little bit out of sorts right now. Hold on. Let's see if anything's new. No, nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Blue chicken, yes. Tyler is still around. He still puts out videos. Rich is claiming he's out on a COVID work release. And so he's pumping out videos while he's out.
Nothing. That's all. That's all. There's nothing else I have on Tyler. Tyler Blockner. That's actually good. That's actually good. All right. Let me get to what's coming up next. Here we go. All right. All right. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Luis Elizondo. What is this? Flare satellite. I just wonder, while we're in this, UFO interest is popular on Twitter.
What's going on here? Everything froze.
But this comes from Logan Paul, of all losers in the world. I hate Paul Logan. But anyway, check this out. He says, this is not a drill. We spotted 10 to 15 very distinct, extremely fast lights moving across the sky and caught this one glowing, quote unquote, as it went. Someone make this make sense. Well, this is a perfect example of an iridium flare satellite.
Eesh.
So let me get rid of this. No, I need that. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of that. And this, get rid of that. No, we'll leave that there. All right, here we go. This is exactly what an iridium flare satellite does. They get bigger. Sometimes you'll see out of the corner of your eye like something just flash. And then the object is moving and does that. It gets bigger.
You know what? At Blue Chicken, there's a lot of these kids out here in America. They're just web stars. They just talk shit on the internet, and people follow them. Then they get 1 million followers, and then they get sponsorship, and they just do all kinds of weird, wacky shit. I don't give a shit about sponsorship. I'm glad to see Richie is getting crowdsourced by people on his chat room. It's awesome.
That's all this is.
Oh, hi, dude.
Right here. Look, there's another one.
Way too fucking fast.
This video is kind of weird. I admit it's kind of weird. It got a lot of videos. It got a lot of attention on the internet.
Bro.
Those guys sound like dumbasses, though.
What's that?
There it goes.
What was that? Whatever that is, it's so high, dude.
Right here. Look, there's another one.
Way too fucking fast, bro. What's that one?
That's all this is. I'm the only one who says it? Luis Elizondo? I thought so. Well, I have a lot of Hispanic Mexican friends in Arizona. This is exactly what an iridium flare satellite does. This is a traditional iridium flare satellite. It doesn't get any better than what we're seeing here. And the way these guys are acting, you know, that's how I acted inside when I first saw these things and started recording them every night. Now you see how it looks like it's right after sunset or before sunrise. I'm assuming it's right after sunset. You see iridium flare satellites anywhere from 2 to 3 hours after sunset and before sunrise. mainly between 2 to 3 hours, mainly between 0 and 2 hours. It's hard to see them anytime after that. It has to be a perfect situation for them to reflect the sun. But because of the curvature of the Earth, this is in space. The sun is over here. So it's hitting this around the curvature of the Earth. The solar panels are spinning. So that's why we see it reflect. Look, think about it. It's hitting it, bing, and then back down to Earth, bang. Bing, bang. That's all it is. So when it comes into view, it's coming over the curvature of the Earth. It's going to get bright because it's hitting the solar panels clear, and then it goes around the curvature of the Earth again, and you can't see it. It's out of the sun's view. Watch.
Look, there's another one. Way too fucking fast, bro.
Getting into view, maximum velocity, and good.
What was that? Ever that?
Now, James Gilliland of the Gilliland Ranch has an app. You can get apps that tell you when these will show up, how bright they get. There's a rating system on how bright they get, how long they will stay lit up for. Now, you may see it get bright, but a lot of times they get really bright, and then it takes forever for them, depending on the angle, to get over the curvature of the Earth, and you can see it for another minute or two, barely visible, but sometimes you can see them without them getting that bright, and it's kind of a trip. But that's it. That's all Logan Paul caught was an iridium flare satellite. Anyway, and that is true. Men are only allowed to make noises like that if alien ships are actually firing death beams down. Oh, I see. Yeah, true. Men are only allowed to make those noises that if there was an alien ship actually firing death beams down to sound like that. That's true, huh?
That is so high, dude. Right here. Look, there's another one. Way too fucking fast, bro. What's that one? Oh! What was that?
So let's see what people say. Oh, look at me. Look up iridium flare satellites. Hey, Scott, do you have time for this? I caught a Starlink here in California on Night Vision. It originates from south of us near San Diego. Let's see if we can match the times. Here's another one, I think. Oh, that's a GIF. A GIF. All right, let's see. That's what people say. You should ask Logan Paul about date. Maybe I'll get him on the show. We'll get Logan Paul on the show. That's what we'll do. Hey, Scott. Okay, so do people know what Starlink is by now? Yeah, true. Sheila, aliens. The majority of UFO reports being made to sightings of the Starlink satellites train. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Yeah, I looked at this too. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? 24 lights, 13 lights, all heading south. 60 to 75 lights moving. That's a lie. 60 to 75. Over 100. How could there be so many in a row? I've never seen that before. Lights in formation, 10 to 15, 35, 27. So obviously, and you can see Scottsdale, Arizona, right by me, El Paso, everything's in the Southwest. Arizona, California, New Mexico, Southwest. Pretty cool. Good job, Sheila Aliens. Can't believe I just put those words together and said, good job. What's wrong with me? All right, so let's get this. Shinagua. Hold on, let me pull this off. English. All right, anything else? Let's see. I saw this in San Diego, some flash too. They're all reports all over the country. That's a lie. Oh, with the same description at the same time of a train of these lights, sometimes in pairs. Satellite tracker app said there was nothing in the sky to report that at the time. All right, indeed, those lights over San Diego were military flares. Oh, yeah. Here we go. What's this?
And then another light came on at the end.
We've got dots. See why we call them dots, kids? Don't forget to like and subscribe.
6.
Okay, this is definitely not good. What are we doing, Penny? This is not good. I'm getting it off because I'm too scared. Hey, this is not good. We're getting attacked.
No, we're not.
What is this? Penny, what is this?
Go turn on the news.
Wow, what a dick. What is this, honey? Go turn on the freaking news. What are you asking me for? 7.
7.
7. We've got 7 lights. 6. 6 lights. What was that? Like Count Dracula, right? From Sesame Street? Flares. See, these aren't balloons. These are flares. COVID. All right. I'm not excited anymore, so let's get rid of this. Goosh. All right, so let's go on. Of course, it's Starlink. If you check MUFON, most recent sightings are all obviously Starlink. Curse them for putting those things up there. Most people have never heard of Starlink, common knowledge. Yeah, Starlink is now the go-to. Well, not a lot of activity, but maybe we should contact Hogan Law. I hate to follow. Let's just go over there and see what his account's doing. Should we send a message? Send a message. Here's what we'll do. How do you send a message to him? Do I have to follow him to send a message? Is that how that works? How do you can't send him a message, I guess. It's just one of those. It's one of those people. Too big. Too big. Look, 5 million followers. Followed by, I want to know UFO tuna. Well, I don't know how I can. Yeah, 8 has the real stuff. Oh, I hate this guy with every fiber in my body. I think he is. I don't think this guy's talented at all, to be honest with you. I don't understand the following he has. It's kind of weird. Very weird. I don't get it. I guess it's a generational thing. All right, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a All Things Exists checkup. We haven't done that. I have to bring up the other account. So I think it's under my Microsoft Edge. So let me pull that up real quick. Waiting, waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Here it comes. All Things Exists doesn't actually exist. Well, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there it is. Finally, Jiminy Christmas. All right, let's pull it up. What are we doing? Twitter, TW. There we go. Twitter home, All Things Exist. Here we go. It's up. An update to your sharing data. Don't give a shh. Here we go. Clear your mind of can't. All right, I'm clearing it. And why isn't it getting in there? I think because it's a different browser, that's why. Okay. Do. Let me pull me up. Make sure you can see everything. There we go. All right. Clear your mind of can't. Enjoyed talking with you all about the paranormal experiences and thoughts. Love all your questions. Nobody messaged you. All right, what's this crap? Oh boy. Oh, wow, that looks like a light actually. You know that you would work on if you were fixing your brakes or your transmission, you would have this light underneath your car. Good job. Oh boy. All right, here we go. This is a new one. Wow, from the left to the right again? It's amazing. Oh, my! Oh, and it disappears. This is an old one, I think. Enough fucks given. Wow, real classy broad. Yes, I use that term loosely. COVID. Would my followers like me to do a live stream and try to answer all your questions? No. Please, no. That would be awesome. I have been having a devil of a time trying to pin down next week's lotto numbers. Good for you. Oh, brother. Let me know. I want to see. Look, all guys, right? No girls. Not one girl cares about what she's doing. Have you noticed that? It's all guys, because every guy thinks he's got a chance with it. Because most guys would. My opinion.
Watch what happens here. It's kind of crazy. I think she writes something about Rich on here.
All right, let's see. Where does this one come from? Left to right? Could it be? Oh, no. Yep. I saw something in the tree. Something up there flashing. Hold on.
Whoa.
There's no sound. Oh, well, that figures. All right, let's watch this together, shall we? Yeah, I heard somebody move. COVID.
What happened?
If I wouldn't have known any better. Oh, wow. Great.
Oh, it's her video.
That was great. Too bad we don't know. Wow, look at that. Flying around. Whew. I'm telling you, I'm enthralled by this. This is great stuff. Good job. Dude, that was great. That was the best POS video I've seen in a long time. Can we get this off here? Can we do that? Seriously. Oh, my God. I almost died. Oh, look. If someone can get this guy to stop stalking me, that would be great. Holy hell, he's obsessed. I've dealt with this for months. Yeah! Watch this. Maybe you learned something from him. He knows more than most.
That's exactly what I was saying, Das. Is like, if you're putting your stuff on Twitter or YouTube, you know, you're opening yourself up for scrutinization. You know, and Rich, I don't know if Rich, I don't think Rich is like texting her every 10 minutes. That would be more like stalking. But just like making a comment or reviewing your shit on his YouTube channel is stalking, that's taking it way too far. Is there any volume? Did I kill the volume again?
Here we go. There we go. I love it. Love it. Love it. That's right. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. That's why we only do this like once a week, because I'm obsessed. No, you know what I'm obsessed with? Liars. I'm obsessed with bullshit. I'm obsessed with people trying to say they're real researchers when they're shit. Okay? That's what I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the truth.
Oops, what the fuck? Good Lord.
He thinks you. First, the second.
Oh, I messed up the video. I messed up the video. I messed up the live stream. Everybody's mad at me. You know, some people can pitch, but they can't catch, I guess. That's what I'm learning about ufology. I'm waiting to hear if any ghosts move anything. You guys are awesome. I had like 14 the other day. That was fun. It's a Friday night. Maybe everybody's having like a Zoom party. Or they're watching SOR. SOR is way better than me. I just think Rich has a cool show. I think more people should see it. I'm not trying to cause any drama or controversy. Hey, Molotov, what's up? Good to see you, Molotov. You know what I like about Molotov? Molotov is always polite. There's something cool about Molotov. Molotovs are always very nice. You know, it's cool to chat with someone like with Molotov, with someone like that person, because they're polite. They're like nice and kind, and they care about everybody else, and they say nice shit when they come into the chat room. They're like, hey, what's up? Hope everybody's cool. That's what I like about Molotov. But you know, Molotov, you have a interesting name because it's explosive. It's like a Molotov cocktail. Sorry, it's dark in here. I just don't want anybody to think the bar is open. People come knocking on the door and shit. I get all scared. I'm good, Molotov. How are you? I'm glad you're here. You're super cool. I'm just chilling during the lockdown, playing some cool live streams. Everybody's getting mad at me. They're all getting mad. I made a joke saying Rich had PTSD, UFO balloon PTSD. Let me clarify. He was on a TV show And the people that came out to do the tea show for him, they made like all these balloon recreations. And I'm sure it pissed him off. I would have been super pissed. Like, here I am coming on your fucking show. It's a Discovery Channel show, I think. It was a TV show. Like, Rich is sitting there. He's got his wife there. And these people are doing balloons in front of him. That's all I meant. I thought Rich got mad at me. I think Rich is mad at me. He might be pissed off. I hope Rich isn't mad at me. I just enjoy sharing his show. I really like when Molotov comes in the chat room. Molotov, they're cool as hell. I like seeing like Game Vet. Game Vet's awesome. PBR's awesome. Chuck Bam's awesome. Blue Chicken's awesome. Doss is awesome. Green Man's awesome. UFO Buster's awesome. All you guys are awesome. B. Baker. I've seen Maureen Green in here. You guys are all awesome. What's up, Green Man? Good to see you. I was just talking about you. Sorry if I'm ranting. I'm ranting about shit right now. I think I upset Goof on Green Man. I think I pissed him off. He was on a TV show, and the people that came out to like debunk him in his face, they just pulled out all these balloons and shit. That would have pissed me off. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to defend Goof on here. But then ever since then, like every video he sees on the internet, he's like, it's balloons. Because it happened to him. I'm sure if they came out to do one of my videos, the first thing they would have done would post up a lot of balloons. And I'd be like, hell no, I don't want to be a part of this shit. You're going to bust out balloons in my face? You know, a lot of people that come to my chat room, they've all seen UFOs. There's something about UFOs. They've seen them personally. There's something that they have seen that is unexplainable. There's just some crazy random shit that flies over. I'm telling you guys, there was one time I was at O'Hare International Airport. I was by a certain terminal, and I was looking up through the rain clouds, and I saw this. It looked like a black motorcycle helmet in the clouds. And I was like, holy shit, what the hell is that thing? And it flew down. It flew out of the clouds. It flew down. It came down. It looked like a motorcycle. Like the back of it was kind of dark, but the front of it looked like a shield. And it came down. I was like, is that a fucking helicopter over the airport? What's a helicopter doing in a rain cloud? And it came down, and I was looking at it. And I was like, holy shit. And it changed shapes. It changed shape. It changed shape from like a black thing, black circular thing, oval, to a fucking triangle. And then it changed into like a 3D upside down black pyramid. It was the craziest shit. You know what was weird to me? It was a few days before that, I was kind of taunting these UFOs in my head. I was like, go, you know, if you guys are real, fly right in front of this airplane that's flying in the sky right above me and you in the sky right now. You guys fly in front of it. Let's see it. Come on. I was laughing at them. And then this happened. It was the most amazing shit. I didn't want to get on the radio and tell people, like, what the fuck's flying over? I froze. I didn't even I whipped out my camera for like 2 seconds, but I didn't want to take my eyes off this thing and lose sight of it. It was crazy. And then 2 other guys came up to me and they're like, what the fuck is that thing? I'm like, I don't know what the hell that shit is. Why are you asking me? And it fucking turned into a little black ball and shot off in the sky. It was crazy. Probably the craziest shit I've ever seen. Dude, it's a real story. I was at work. I was at the airport in Chicago, and I'm seeing an upside down black pyramid shape shifting over the whole fucking airport had to have seen it. There was like 3 different towers in that direction. It was the craziest shit ever. You know, there has to be super crystal clear UFO videos out there because O'Hare is loaded with cameras. I'm sorry if I'm ranting. You guys are fucking awesome. I'm sorry if I'm swearing too. Everybody tells me to stop swearing. I sound like a jerk when I swear. I'm sorry I'm swearing. Sorry if I joke a lot. You know, I just think that if they take your humor away, they've taken it all away. Gotta laugh about shit. Can't be so literal.
Secondary witness stated that this thing was moving so fast.
Oops.
Where
did the
this is a new one.
Here it is.
Wow, from the left to the right again? It's amazing.
See, I don't think this is fair what she says about Rich. I hope this is the part. I skipped by it really, really bad. But I think this is the part where she's like, Rich is stalking me. He's not stalking her. He's making a comment on her Twitter. And he's doing his own YouTube video. You don't like it? Come on there and make a better argument.
Oh, and it disappears. This is an old one, I think. I personally believe she knows somebody that lives over here somewhere. That's just my enough fucks given. Wow, real classy broad. Yes, I use that term loosely. COVID. Would my followers like me to do a live stream and try to answer all your questions? No. Please, no. That would be awesome. I have been having a devil of a time trying to pin down next week's lotto numbers. Good for you. Oh, brother. Let me know. I want to see. Look, all guys, right? No girls. Not one girl cares about what she's doing. Have you noticed that? It's all guys, because every guy thinks he's got a chance with her. Because most guys would. My opinion. All right, let's see. Where does this one come from? Left to right? Could it be? Oh, nope. Yep. I saw something in the tree. Something up there flashing. Hold on. There's no sound. Oh, well, that figures. All right, let's watch this together, shall we? Yeah, I heard somebody move. COVID. If I wouldn't have known any better. Oh, wow. Great. That was great. Too bad we don't know. Wow, look at that. Flying around. Whew. I'm telling you, I'm enthralled by this. This is great stuff. Good job. That was great. That was the best POS video I've seen in a long time. Can we get this off here? Can we do that? Seriously. Oh my God. I almost died. Oh, look. If someone can get this guy to stop stalking me, that would be great. Holy hell, he's obsessed. I've dealt with this for months. Yeah! Watch this. Maybe you learned something from him. He knows more than most.
What's going on? Thank you, Molotov. They're good. Everybody's good.
Here we go.
You know what's interesting to me? Oh, I can't find the mouse. You know what's interesting to me, Molotov, is I personally think everything that's going on has been around a lot longer than people are letting on to. That's what I feel about it. You know, people just got to be safe. We got to get outside. We got to go do things. We're human beings. But everybody's safe. You know what I'm worried about is my sister, Mala. She's in a nursing home. They're not having any visitors right now. She doesn't really get chat, like text. She doesn't understand text messages or video chats or pictures. She only understands phone calls, and she's pissed off what's going on. And I'm telling her, you know, it's a contagious virus going around. You don't want to get it. It's the best thing I can say. It sucks. You know, I can't visit my granddaughter. I want to go see her. I want to give her a big hug. I don't want to be looked at like a weirdo if I give my granddaughter a hug. You know, that's not the world I want to live in. You know, I'm believing that things will get better. I'm believing that humans will just persevere.
There we go. I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm obsessed with bullshit. I'm obsessed with people trying to say they're real researchers when they're shit. Okay?
I don't think it's fair that she said that to him. I think Big Sister should have had a better argument. Like, why don't you come out and watch the shit? Or, you know, come debunk it in person, maybe. But I don't know. It's not fair to say somebody's stalking you on Twitter. Come on. Like, if you're on Twitter, it's Twitter. What are you going to do? Everybody loves Twitter. I love Twitter. You can hide out on Twitter. It's like the wild, wild west. You're never going to see this shit again. You know, people want to take out YouTube and Twitter. They don't want you to have your goof on name. They don't want you to have your Big Sister name. They don't want you to have your Blue Chicken name. They don't want you to have your Gutter Gawker name. You know, they want you to show up with your eyeball scans and you got onto the internet and, you know, who wants to talk shit then? It's like, oh, I got my job. This is why I hide out. And Rich gets mad at me. Like, I just want to be myself. I enjoy my privacy. I love UFOs, but I enjoy my privacy. You know, so I have to talk shit behind a moniker, but YouTube wants to get rid of that. Twitter wants to get rid of that.
Okay, that's what I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the truth. I'm not obsessed with somebody who ties their hair up, pulls their cap down, and hides in dark lighting and just shouting out hot points, talking points, just to get through an interview. You suck at this. You're everything that's wrong with the paranormal, everything. And you shouldn't be allowed to be posting this stuff without any. What? You think everybody's going to agree with you? She wants everybody to believe her. Do you see the problem? And they go with the stalking. Like I'm stalking her. Really? Am I? Only when you're on a radio show, sweetheart. All right? Tootsie Roll. Anytime you speak somewhere, I will be there. And I'm going to let them know you do shit research because that's who you are. Shit research. Big shit. Big sister is big shit. You're a pile of turds. That's who you are. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a guy. I don't care if you're a trans testicle. I don't like your research. And that's that. A goosh. End of that story. Tell me I'm stalking you? I haven't begun. If you really want me to stalk you, I mean, show me where I'm stalking, first of all. I mean, she tried raping me at a UFO conference. She would not get her hands out of my pants at the last MUFON thing. It was unbelievable. She's like, let me give you a blowjob if you stop all this. I don't want your mouth on my dick, I told her. She said, I will do whatever you want. Please leave me alone. You want me to tell people that? Because I can lie just as good as you. So I'm far from stalking. Stalking is an extreme term to use, and it's, again, irresponsible. Trying to make me look bad. Trying to give me, oh, Rich, you're doing the same thing. No, I'm not. That's not even close. I'm talking about her footage. She's attacking me personally. I'm attacking her footage, and to say I'm stalking is me saying that she tried raping me. I believe that. Her hand was on my dick at a MUFON conference. The one that was just in February, remember that? She was there. Hey, Pat, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. A super sticker was involved with the super chat, Pat. Super chat, Pat. Coming to a destination near you. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it. Super chat. I clicked on that and goosh. Yeah, there were a bunch of other witnesses that saw her trying to grab my junk. Right, Jocko? Remember? It was awful. I'm like, get away from me. Then she tried putting a pinky. Yeah, she tried the pinky move. I said, no pinkies. I am not a pinky type of guy. All right. I don't know what that means. You know what the pinky is. Everybody knows what the pinky is. Doesn't everybody know what the pinky is? Look, I'm losing people. We're at 52 people. Now we're at 44. Where are you guys going? What show just started? Something different? All right. Go ahead and go. Just leave. You got your own lives to live. I get it. All right. Next. We got something else to pull up. We got a lot of show left. All right. Strange accounts from people lost in the woods. I like this. We're going to play this. Let me grab it, pull it up, put this in the right place. Let's go to tubes. This is long. I don't know if we're going to play just one story then. There's 4 stories. Is this, guys, I think I found it. Is this beyond creepy? Is this the guy who says, is this Mr. White? I think it is. I've been looking for this for a while and I gave up. And I hope it is. Hold on. Everything. Okay, hold on. Make sure. Here we go. If this is it, then I'm going to be very happy. Here we go. People get lost in the woods. You know, the, what was that? The 411? What was that? Where people get lost in the woods? I forget what it's called. The missing 411? Isn't there a video out like that? Of all the people that go missing in the woods? These are true stories. So here we go. I'm never going in the woods again. Ever.
Missing people stories are fascinating to me.
Wait, hold on. 8 is on SOR. That's right. Is that tonight? Because if it's tonight, we're not going anywhere.
Hey,
We're
Pigeon
staying
Lady.
here.
What's up,
So we'll
Pigeon
check
Lady?
in on it. Because if she's on
Hang
SOR,
on, I gotta press pause.
I'm listening in. I don't give a shit.
I gotta press pause.
That's right. I said it, Dave.
I gotta press pause. The Pigeon Lady's here. I gotta throw shit around the bar. Hang on, I gotta throw shit around the bar. Oh, Pigeon Lady's here. Pigeon Lady's here. Celebration, everybody. It's a great evening. Thank you for being here, Pigeon Lady. You're fucking awesome. You're super cool, Pigeon Lady. Anybody in the chat room, you guys say hi to Pigeon Lady. She's fucking cool as hell. She's awesome. She lives in England. Come on. It's crazy. She's super cool. She's super smart. She's really creative. She takes care of birds. I'm scared of animals. I don't have any. I feel bad. I feel like I have all this space. I should be sheltering so many animals right now. I gave a dog some food the other day because it looked like it was hungry. You guys are awesome. I'm just chilling out, locked in a haunted bar. I miss Peter Kane's chat rooms. I'm scared to go in Peter Kane's chat rooms. People in there laugh at me. They call me stupid. They're like, oh, there's stupid gutter gawker. He's a dummy. Why is this dummy in this guy's cool chat room? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a dummy. Just trying to be funny about shit. Life's too serious. That's what I like about Peter Kane. He makes fun of shit. People that make fun of shit are super cool. You know, everybody in chat that can hold a conversation and talk shit and be cool and make life keep happening, they're fucking awesome. You know, Peter Kane's one of those people. He's fucking awesome. The dude's just fucking awesome. I wish I was as smart and creative as him. You know, I just love UFOs. He loves them too. You know what's funny about Peter Kane is like the first time I started talking to him on the chat, you know, he probably thought I was some stupid troll, but I was asking him serious questions. I was asking him, you know, is your art influenced by real paranormal things? And I think he thought I was talking about like the Bigfoot videos where he's like getting raped by a Bigfoot. I know that's all satire. No, but later he comes on and he says he's seen UFOs. You know, he's a big personality on YouTube, Peter Kane. And he's being honest about it. He's like, I'm seeing it too. You know, he does it on the side. He doesn't make it like super public. Well, he does. He does videos about it. You know, but everybody thinks there's a satire side to it. You know, when you're doing art, there's not always a satire. You know, you're trying to produce art to where people on different levels grasp it. That's the whole idea of art. I love Peter Kane. Peter Kane's fucking awesome.
People like David Paulides and Steph Young have made it their life's work to compile and present these cases. Right. If only seeking to spend time in the woods and the dangers that could befall them. Sometimes those people who go missing eventually turn up, days or sometimes weeks later, and they almost always have an interesting story to tell. More often than not, it's a tale of raw survival, often thought-provoking and inspiring, but sometimes it's just plain weird. Paulides often tells of hikers who describe encountering strange people while lost in the woods, people who seem to...
I don't know if I like Paulides.
Except this time he never came home. Michael began to notice that there was something off.
Reteller.
And this presence takes no breaks. It's ubiquitous.
Oh, boy.
This is cool. I don't like UFO Jesus. He doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry if the refrigerators are going off in the background. It's getting warmer in Chicago. It's getting warm out. I'm breathing a lot better. There's no cars driving anywhere. So I'm breathing a lot better. I'm just sad there's no airplanes flying anywhere. People need to fly and go see people and travel and do things. That's what life's all about.
And practically speaking, this presence is part of our biosphere in a similar way that...
I'm sorry, he keeps pushing those P's to the limit. Oh my God, oh my God, I got dizzy.
Airplanes in our skies are, except airplanes are from a human source. Our lack of control over this presence and failing to know where it comes from doesn't make it less significant than human activity on our planet. In fact, it only makes it more significant. But I would go a couple notches further. I also believe that this non-human presence is engaging with life on our planet. And this includes solicited and unsolicited contact experiences between humans and the non-human presence. Tell me, is there a bigger story on our planet right now? The answer is decidedly no. And while there is no scientific proof that I know of within the hands of civilians...
But he decided that. He didn't ask me. Did he ask you? Did anybody get a call, an email, or anything from UFO Jesus asking us what we think is still alive? I don't think the UFOs are aliens. That's later after I eat. So he's wrong. And he's right. Because UFOs is a hot topic. Not as much as we would want it to be because of the C-19, but every day people think more about the afterlife than they do UFOs. All the religious people. See, he didn't think too far into this, did he? He didn't think. There's more people in religion praying to God than there are people praying to alien god Zich. Capiche? So it's this is why we talk about this guy. He's very dangerous. He wants you to live in his world. I want you to live in reality. I want you to live in reality as best as we know it. The spectrum we can see in, what we feel, our senses give us. And if everything else outside of our senses is paranormal to us because it's not the normal, doesn't mean it's alien. He always jumps to alien. There's usually a logical explanation to everything. But to say that more people now are thinking about UFOs and disclosure than the afterlife is absurd. It's not even close.
That would prove this presence is here.
Christians alone outdo UFO researchers tenfold. Just Christians. I didn't even mention the Muslims. Okay, I mentioned it. Forget about it. It's not even close.
I would also contend that the weight of the evidence more than justifies the interpretation that there is at least a 1% chance that we are being visited by non-human intelligence. And that's probably a pretty conservative stance. In my estimation, the following is a rational response to the May 26th New York Times bombshell article. Wow, what is that? Navy pilots report unexplained flying objects. Why isn't this the only thing everyone is talking about? Here is a follow-up of the tweet. The entire population has been lied to for 70 plus years about this topic, and this article isn't even on the front page of the paper. Is this your first time to this subject? Because this is par for the course. And if you dig deeper into this story, as far as I understand, there is an amazing claim by one of the pilots, Lieutenant Ryan Graves, that being he saw in the video capture of the gimbal that it actually sped away at hypersonic speed. That portion of the video was never released to the public. I hope that it someday is, or at the very least that Navy officials admit that that's the reality of the capture, because that would certainly contribute to the assessment we're not alone in the universe. The claim of Ryan Graves is a microcosm of a macrocosm. If you actually dig deeper into the UFO subject and don't just take it at a perceived face value with the idea that if there was something to this, it'd be all over the news and we'd all know about it already, you'd actually find more and more reasons to give the UFO subject credence. It's actually quite disturbing. And oh, by the way, even when it is in the news, people still, by and large, ignore it. So the reality is, the biggest story of our world.
How does he know? How does he know that if there's a UFO story in the news that people ignore it? UFO stories are always put where? At the very end of newscasts. Your local ones anyway. Why? Because that's the most popular story of the day, is the UFO news. There's such an attraction towards it. For him to say that is just irresponsible, that it's people don't even care or don't even want to read it. Very wrong, in my opinion. But what do I know? And here I am trying to make a logical sense of what he's saying, and even that's difficult because you don't know what every reader is reading. So how can you make a statement saying that everybody wouldn't care or remember it? I don't know if I can do this any longer. All right, one more maybe. Go.
Country for all of human civilization. I want to share with you a concept that Twitter user Kakala Diallo coined that he calls two disclosures. We're all well aware of the first disclosure, which is simply when most likely a governmental entity shares with the world.
Who is Kakala Diallo?
I still don't know who this person is. It's like, who is UFO Jesus? Like, who are you? Who cares? Go away. You're speaking nonsense. You're like, in an annoying way. Sorry. Just being honest. Fucking lockdown live stream. Just trying to be funny. But your show sucks. Your information's garbage. I don't know who Kiki Diabla is. Like, there's a tweet from this guy. Like, who the fuck? Who is he? What? What's going on here?
Scientific proof that we are not alone in the universe, and therefore there's no longer a debate about it.
That's all the disclosure. Pregnant, or you're not. What does disclosure mean? Want me to pull it up? Let's see what it means. Disclosure. Definition. Here we go. The action of making new or secret information known. Okay. The act of making new information known. The act of making secret information known. Okay. A judge ordered the disclosure of the government documents, the UFO documents. So there is no in between. Capiche? Disclosure is disclosure. Let's see what the second one is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what UFO Jesus has to say. What's the second disclosure?
But Kekalo goes much further and says that inevitably there has to be a second disclosure to go along with the first disclosure. To better understand this second disclosure, I'm going to share with you a communication I had with Kekala on Twitter. His initial tweet that you're going to see.
Who's on first? What? No, what's on second? Who? What? What's on second? Who's on first? Who's on first? No, what's on? Who's on first? Yeah, what's on second? I even got it wrong. That is so hard. That's what he's doing. We should have with the two disclosures. So you have the first disclosure where we get all the information. But there's an addendum, another disclosure. You mean we're going to get more and new information on the more and new information? This is amazing stuff. This is groundbreaking, UFO Jesus. I can't believe you fell for this shit.
Is in regard.
No, wait, but I do believe it. Shh, don't tell them.
To how the world will respond to the realization that some UFOs were not of human origin. What's going to really get them is when, once in a post-disclosure world, everyone realizes how obvious it was, from the military documents and witnesses from the 40s and 50s to people like astronaut Edgar Mitchell telling us it's real, to Hillary and Podesta talking about it. Yes, that's the thing. It's obvious to many of us, and to historians looking back, it will be as well. I believe that. The cover-up doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't even work. That's what's so fascinating about what this says about human psychology. We are not as smart as we think, even we in the West. Wi-Fi, Starbucks, 5G world. Even our smartest guys are very vulnerable to basic Padawan-level Jedi mind tricks. So that basically says it all. The first disclosure is when a governmental entity most likely shares incontrovertible proof that our Earth is being engaged by non-human intelligence. But the second disclosure is a deep, thorough reflection on human psychology, where we collectively realize that for 70 plus years, there was
crazy people like you who believe other disclosures. There's only one disclosure. All right, let's see what
amazing evidence, not proof, but evidence that there was something going on, that there were so many events highly corroborate with witnesses of the highest caliber, government officials, military veterans.
And the reason it started with Roswell is because some friggin'